Hey everyone, my name is Aditya and I'm a rising senior at Limerick High School, and my project is a smart mirror. So my progress this week can basically be broken up into two parts. So first, I got my Raspberry Pi to work, and two, I worked on my monitor display. So first, let's talk about the Raspberry Pi. Before I did anything, I wrote the Raspberry Pi OS onto my micro SD card and using a Raspberry Pi imager, and I put the card onto my Raspberry Pi, and while I was at it, I connected my mouse and keyboard as well as my HDMI cable and my power adapter. Now that my Raspberry Pi is good to go, let's take a look at the monitor. All right, cool. So let's quickly open up the file manager, and over here we have the Magic Mirror directory. So for this project, I use the Magic Mirror 2 build, which not only comes with a default interface, but also it gives us the power to edit and or add various modules. So if you quickly go to config.js, wait for that to load. All right, cool. So config.js is where I did most of my programming. And to do so, I also had to implement various API tokens, which I will talk later. Now to run my code, we have to go to the Magic Mirror directory. And we have to use the command npm run start. Oops. And this will basically boot up our application. All right, cool. So this is how my monitor display looks like. On the left side, we have our clock module along with our calendar module. And for the calendar module, I connected it to my Google Calendar using a private URL. And in the middle over here, we have the compliments module as well as the random quotes module, which obviously displays a random code, and I had to import it using the git clone command. And underneath that, we have the COVID-19 module, where I had to use the rapid API token to make the module work. And under that, we have the news feed module, where I had to get an RSS link to basically connect it to the Mercury News. And now on the right side, on the top, we had the current weather module, where I had to use the open weather map API token to basically to make the module specific to my own location. And I did that with the weather forecast module as well, except I used the weather bit API to do so. And I know that as of now, the display looks kind of off. So let's quickly rotate it 90 degrees clockwise. So first, let's go back a bit, and let's type up this command sudo nano /boot /config txt. Cool, so now let's go all the way to the bottom and type up this one line of code display underscore rotate equals 1, control X, Y, enter. And now let's reboot our Raspberry Pi. So hopefully this will rotate our display 90 degrees clockwise, and so that basically it will more accurately represent how the display will look like in action. All right, cool. So let's do exactly what we did before. So cd magic mirror. Now let's run it. All right, cool. So this is basically how my display will look like in action. And at the moment, I'm pretty happy with it, but obviously, if I want to change anything, then I will do that. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for the actual display. So for next week, I will basically try to implement a motion detector so that whenever a person comes close to the monitor, it will turn on, and otherwise it will remain in sleep mode. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, thanks for watching.